Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars, motorcycles, all that fun stuff. We are at Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad with the Indian demo truck. And today we're gonna ride this, a 2024 Indian Pursuit Dark Horse. Look at it, it's just gorgeous in the white smoke, the blacked out accents. This is pretty. This is pretty. And if you're new to Bhroman, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and do a walk around. So this is the Dark Horse color, white smoke, and this is a fixed fairing touring motorcycle from Indian. And since it's a fixed nose fairing, you get a headlamp in the middle. Those are your DRLs and turn signals, driving lights at the bottom, and that Indian logo lights up on the top like a mohawk. That's pretty cool, right? This comes loaded with technology. It's got lean sensing ABS, lean sensing traction control, suspension preloads for the rear, for your rear. This one has the power band audio, so you see the saddlebag speakers as well, and they're supposed to be loud. Nice. Let's take a look at the front end. You have this 19-inch sport contrast cut wheel up front, dual discs, Brembo brakes. This has a 25-degree rake angle. What's a rake angle, you ask? Well, perpendicular from the steering mount for the fork tube. That's your rake angle. Shorter the rake angle, the more nimble the bike is. Larger the rake angle, the more stable it is at higher speeds, highway speeds, and such. At the heart is the PowerPlus engine. That's a liquid-cooled V-twin. Puts out 122 horses, 128 foot-pound of torque. Very beautiful. And since it's a Dark Horse, all the blacked-out elements, the exhaust pipe, the cylinder heads, and a lot of black parts. See, it tells you it's a Pursuit. You have a little storage space here, just like the Roadmaster. It opens up. Quite a big storage space. Nice. You have little flaps here to deflect wind. Additional storage space. USB outlets. Nice. Speakers on the fairing. Adjustable windshield. Look at that seat, man. Wow. Beautiful stitching. Looks very comfortable. Then it has about 37.5 gallon storage space between the saddlebags, the tour pack, and everything else. These saddlebags open sideways, and you have a big storage space over here. You have a little luggage rack on top of the tour pack, your antenna, and let's take a look at the tour pack. Yeah, it's big and spacious, and you have a power outlet there. Nice. And I think you have a light on top somewhere. There's got to be a light, and there's a light up there, so you can find stuff in the dark. At the back, that's your tail light and turn signal, and the pipes come out from the sides. Pretty neat. A lot of blacked out accents because it's a Dark Horse. Let's look at the handlebar. Beautiful teardrop shaped mirrors, handlebar controls, horn, high beam, passing lights, turn signal, and your toggle for your music and the menu. And on your right hand side, you have your power button, kill switch starter, cruise control, and this is to adjust the windshield. And on top over here, you have two stacks of gauges here. This is your speedometer with information in that little screen there, warning lights in there. Again, here you have the tachometer, same thing, warning lights and the little digital space there to give you other information. Then you have the beautiful ride command center right smack dead in the middle. Look at the tank. You have buttons there to toggle through it. That's the button for your driving lights, and that's the outlet for your heated gear or trickle charger, whatever. Now let's start this puppy up. To do that, press the power button. You can see everything lights up, all the lights here. In that space, you get which gear you're on and your odometer. This gives you your fuel gauge and your fuel range. You have a beautiful split screen here, and you have options here, so you can toggle through it, and you can customize the screen. Like you can drag and drop whatever you want. You don't want this, you can take it away. You want something else, you can pull it, say done. Pretty cool, right? Haha. So this is the beautiful Pursuit Dark Horse 2024 Pursuit Dark Horse. The group's come in, so it means it's right o'clock. Let's go. Let's check out how this puppy sounds with its stock exhaust. Haha. The liquid cooled motor, man. Nice little chugga chugga chugga. Oh yeah. Alright, so if you guys are new to Bhroman, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We put out content every week, and your support would mean a lot. And this bike has riding modes. How do I get the riding modes? Yeah, rain, standard, sport, and then you have your preload, then you can tune it accordingly, and heated and cooled seats, all that good stuff. All right, off we go, off we go. So let's jump into the first impressions of this motorcycle. Well, first of all, I'm seated very upright. Handlebars are pulled back towards me. Self-canceling turn signals as well. That windshield blocks a lot of wind. And the seat, man, I like the seat. It's so comfortable. It's really comfortable. And we are at a red light, so perfect timing. See, brakes are fine. I am 5'10", 31-inch inseam. I can flat foot this bike very easily. And off we go again. So yeah, the seating position is, oh nice. The seating position is very good. I'm very comfortable on the bike. Oh yeah. And wind protection. Oh wow. Let's talk about wind protection on this bike, right? It's got a full fairing, windshield, and so you can play around with the windshield. If you want it to go up higher, you can. You want it lower, you can. That's pretty neat. We'll put it at this lowest setting. So yeah, wind protection is phenomenal. No wind whatsoever. The lowers block a lot of wind. The little those little flaps, they do a great job. So yeah, I like it. And that engine, man, it just purrs. Yeah, boy. Alright, so we started off this ride in standard mode, I believe. Yeah, we are in standard mode, traction control on. We're not gonna mess with that. Oh, and there's a little like cutout on the two sides here to let some air in and not block all the air, which is cool. I like it. It's a nice warm day today, kind of overcast, but hey, it's nice. We'll take what we get, right? Yeah, so standard mode is pretty good, man. Throttle response is decent, not super sharp but not super dead either. And let's see if we can change modes on the fly. We should be able to. Let's try out rain mode. So rain mode is where all the nanny systems would be at its highest setting, and throttle response is going to be very slow because it doesn't want you to do something stupid when you're out riding in rain or conditions where traction is compromised. So you don't, so to make sure that you don't grab on a bunch of throttle, or you don't grab onto the brakes and stuff like that. So all the systems are at their highest setting. And here you have to really wring its neck for the engine to respond, and that's how it should be. So I'd say rain mode is a win. And let's check out the balance. Oh yeah, boy. Oh wow, nice. And look, no hands. And it's a big heavy bike. When you look at it for the first time, yeah, it looks like a big heavy bike, but once it starts moving, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Let's change modes. Yeah, sport mode is the fun mode. See, throttle response is very immediate. Like, let's go, son. Those 122 horses and all that torque just comes to play. Like, yo, let's go, man. Oh, cool. We are gonna hop on the highway, which is gonna give us a chance to do a quick little pull test. Oh wow, wow, man. Oh wow. If you guys have ever ridden a Challenger before, not the Dodge Challenger, the Indian Challenger, yeah, it's very similar. All that weight means nothing to this bike. To that motor, all that weight means absolutely nada. That was fun. And see, we are in 5th gear doing 60 miles per hour because we're stuck behind that big tow truck. But yeah, you're just chilling, and you just know that you're having a good time here. Oh wow, this is nice. Even on the highways, man, this bike is super duper planted. So let's go ahead and answer our questions. Is this a good bike for commuting? Yeah, I think so. Now this is going to be big if you're trying to do lane splitting and whatnot, but yeah, plenty of storage space, plenty of power, plenty comfortable. Should be great for commuting. What about touring? Is this a good bike for touring? Well, this is a touring motorcycle. It's comfortable, tons of storage space, luggage space, lots of features, beautiful wind protection. Hell yeah, great for touring. What about beginners? Is this a good bike for beginners? No, no, no. This is not a bike for beginners. It costs what, $35,000, weighs north of almost what, 900 pounds. Yeah, and that all that power, nope, not a bike for beginners. Nope, nope, nope. But this bike is a great touring motorcycle if you want a fixed fairing touring bike that's liquid cooled, has a lot of power. And there's a big difference between liquid cooled motors and air cooled motors. Liquid cooled motors produce more power because they are more efficient, because it's liquid cooled and they can rev higher and all that fun stuff. The air cooled engines cannot rev that high, but they provide a very different character. The engine has a very different character. The exhaust has a very different character. The liquid cooled motors have a little bit of a different character. Nothing good or bad, it's just different. Whatever floats your boat. A lot of people ask me like, hey, Roadmaster, my white heat or a Pursuit? And that's what I tell them, like, what do you want? Like, do you want a fixed fairing bike, liquid cooled motor, or do you want a bike without the fixed fairing, an air cooled motor with the air cooled characteristics? Because other than that, everything is pretty much the same. The performance on this bike is way better than the Roadmaster, but the seating position and the seating comfort is pretty much the same. Storage space, pretty much the same. And basically what you end up is fixed fairing, not fixed fairing, liquid cooled, air cooled. That's a more traditional look with the Roadmaster. This is more modern and whatever. A lot of people love this look, a lot of people hate this look. So it all depends. Where do you fall on that range? So is this bike for you? Are you looking for a touring motorcycle with a lot of features, liquid cooled, a good amount of power, and where you'll be comfortable, lots of wind protection, lots of storage space? If yes, then hey, this might be the bike for you. Head on down to your closest Indian dealer and take one out for a spin, or check out the Indian demo truck and the demo tour and take one for a spin and see it for yourself, guys. Well, thanks for watching, man. Keep your knees in the breeze and I'll see you soon. Bro out.